Let me drink water. Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your reading. My name is Edgar Mendez, and sorry, I had like cookie in my mouth. So, today we're doing a weekly love reading. I want to thank you for being here. No, you mean the world to me. No, I love you. No, I care. And oh, damn, I forgot. I have a private reading I have to do. By the way, anyway, I'll do that. I'll probably do it after this. Anyway, I want to give my love and my thanks and my appreciation. No, you mean the world to me. All right, so we're gonna get the overall energy. If you have been watching my channel for a while, or at least for a really, really, really long time, you know I used to do it like this. Haven't done it in a while, but I got that sense, that knowing that I should. So here we are. Let's get the overall energy surrounding Taurus's love life. What is the overall energy surrounding Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Overall energy surrounding Taurus's love life. All right. By the way, I do have some Taurus energy here, by the way. I do have same day readings on Etsy. If you're interested in getting that, you can check it out. We have by the book. Interesting. I feel here this could be a person you're dealing with, but it feels like it's you. With that by the book here, I feel like you really, really try to do things right in in a connection with someone, maybe in your love life in general, but you really, really try to do things right. Like you try to do this, that, I don't know. It's like, you pick up the check kind of thing. Like, I mean, it just really feels like you went all out, right? The way that society says that you should conduct yourself in a relationship, the way that society says that you should conduct yourself while you're dating, right? It feels like you did all these things, right? You did it verbatim, check by check. All right. We have here mending. Interesting. Okay. Mending's on the board, and we have poised here. I will show you these two cards. We have time to let go of all that glitter. I actually know where this is leading. We have poised here as well. All right. I feel here, Taurus, you did everything you possibly could in a connection, the way that society says you should do it, to make it work, right? To get it right, to even get the love that everyone promises in it. It feels like that never came. All right. It feels like it never got fulfilled that way, right? Maybe for everyone else it worked, but not you. I do feel with the mending here and the poise on the table, what you're currently going through is you're trying to heal yourself after maybe a long battle, or after dealing with a very I want to say a very hard situation. With this poise, you are making your way to a higher vibration, to getting yourself to a point of being ready for that new life. In my experience, when I went through my own crazy stuff, it was so dark. I mean, you lose everything in those dark points in your life, right? I mean, like everything. And I feel here with the mending on the table. One second. I do feel with the mending here on the table, you're trying to pick up the pieces and you're trying to mend yourself back together. I feel a lot of you may be doing inner child healing, but with the poise being on the table as well. Sorry, the cleanse and clear that. Sorry, just got like a there's just so many things just like flying around. Anyway, with the poise being here, I feel like you're close to getting yourself to a point where you're feeling ready, with that new life here, and that time to take a nap. One thing I'm hearing from spirit is don't give up, right? You're closer to winning, right, to getting over that hill, than you realize. We never quite see it. I have some of the best advice you can get right now, Taurus. It always feels hardest right before you're about to finish, or right before it's about to get easy. It always feels hardest for some reason. I don't know why that's the case, because in my experience, everything is usually hardest first. But when we're going up hills, right, it's hardest at the very top, right? At the very, very, very top, before you get over the opposite side, and then it's easy. It's always hardest. I remember knowing that for a while. That's gonna save you some grief, right? Some of you are so close to that top that you're thinking about giving up. Don't do it, right? Just keep going into the opposite side, and it gets easy, and you just roll down that hill. All right. Anyway, let's take a look here. I just saw 4 for 4 on the camera. Some of you could be feeling like you're blocked, you're stuck. You're never stuck, right? Keep putting one foot in front of the other. One thing you can promise about, I want to say, the universe is that there's always support, there's always help, and there's always a way. As crazy as that sounds, for the things that we go through, as crazy as it sounds, there's always a way. All right. So let's get Taurus energy in the cards. So, what does Taurus need to know about their love life? What does Taurus need to know about their love life right now? All right. Let's take a look here, Taurus. We have your first one's going to be the Three of Cups here. And it's reverse. Interesting. Three of Cups. The first thing I got was that when I don't think your friends can understand or even know what you're going through. I got that for a moment, but Three of Cups is disharmony, right? Some of you may be breaking up your social group because they're not in alignment with who you want to be or where you're going. That's actually real important, by the way. You are who you surround yourself by. I know it's as crazy as that sounds. I remember when I would go out with family. When I would like hang out with them, I didn't always feel the best, right? Because their vibration was never quite as high as mine. I feel here, Taurus, that you may be feeling the same thing now that you're trying to heal yourself. You're not resonating with the same group of people as you used to, right? You're not connecting with the same group of people as you used to. I feel like with that Three of Cups here, you're not feeling the same way about them, and you're thinking about maybe moving on. Just because they've always been in your life doesn't mean they always should be, right? Follow your heart. Don't let what society says we should do with connections that we've had for a long time. Follow your heart, follow your gut, and do what's best for you. All right. We have the Eight of Cups here. This is all about walking away. Interesting. All about walking away, right? Taking that journey of self-discovery. There's that mountain. I promise you, it's not like that craziness though. That's not that bad, right? You know, you wouldn't get to there and being like, oh, this is too much, right? It's this one, right? It's that first one. Like you're around here, right? All you need to do is get over that, and you're gonna start to feel it being easier and easier and easier. All right. We have the Two of Pentacles here as well. That's a card. Let's get some more here. More cards for Taurus. More cards for Taurus. We have the Ace of Wands in its reverse. Okay. Two of Pentacles with that by the book's interesting. You know, I feel like this is in reference to some of your careers as well. You're not going about your career, your even your love life the way that you used to. Something's happened to you, Taurus. I don't know what's happened to you, but you're going about it differently. You're very committed to this as well, right? It feels like what you were doing was never getting you the success that you wanted. Was never really reaching the I want to say the fulfillment that you desired, and you're thinking about something else in its entirety. With that Ace of Wands being here, I feel like while you were healing, a new idea emerged. All right. We had a Two of Cups reversed. Interesting. Let's see more cards here. We have the Sun of Swords. Alrighty, so let's take a look here. Sorry, I'm trying to see here. We'll keep going. Right, we have the Seven of Wands, and it's upright. And can I get 2 more cards, please? And we have Justice reversed. And the last card we have is going to be for Taurus and their love life. We have the Ace of Cups. It keeps coming out in the same area. I remember when I used to do this spread a lot, that each layer is means something different. I forgot what it is, but if I knew, that it would be more illuminating. We have the Five of Pentacles reversed here as well. So let's see, Taurus. Let's take a look here. What's going on in your love life with the Two of Cups being at the heart? I feel I feel like your love life right now. What the work that you've been putting into your love life, the effort you've been putting, you've not getting, you not be getting much back in return. I do feel like there's a part of you that wants to give up, right? There's a part of you that wants to throw in the towel. There's a part of you that wants to just I want to say release, even though you know that you probably shouldn't. It's one of the hardest things, is not knowing how it ends. I don't know if you know that, but for me, it's always been the hardest, right? If you knew exactly how it would end, you would not stop for a minute. Right, you would not even think about giving up for a second. Right, you would not even see it as a challenge because you know exactly how it's going to end. Right, and that knowing is, I mean, honestly, it's crazy. I feel here, Taurus, the fact that you don't know makes you want to throw in the towel, makes you want to give up, or makes you want to makes you wonder if it's even worth it all, right? It's even worth putting in the work, if it's even worth trying, right? The message that's coming through is, of course it is. This new life is on the horizon, right? You're going to be resting more in this new life, by the way. There's that deep knowing, by the way. You're going to be resting more, though, in this new life. You're going to be having more free time. But you're going to have that new life that you deserve and that you want and that you crave. But it's that feeling, because you've been at this for so long, would it even be worth it? And with the justice and its reverse here, I can tell you that it's not feeling worth it, is it, right? It's not really feeling like you're going to reach success. You're not really feeling like it's going to pay off in the end. But I got news for you. It always does. All right. It always does. Let's take a look here. What does this mean for Taurus's love life? Let's take a look here, Taurus. I wonder where this is gonna go. By the way, I do wonder. I can tell though, right? It's that feeling. If you knew exactly how it would end, you wouldn't doubt. All right. Let's see. Let's get one last one for Taurus. So let's see. Three of Cups for Taurus's reading. We have the first one's going to be the Three of Swords here. You've had friends, Taurus, that have helped you out a lot, right? That have been a real big benefit for you, that have helped you heal. I do feel right now that you may have actually taken some of their advice or gone about your life the way they have. I feel like you're thinking about doing things differently, and I feel like you're thinking about going about your life differently. If you follow the path that they're following, you're going to end up where they're going, right? You see that by the book, right? It's real clear, right? You're going to end up exactly where they're going. I actually love that it's squares here, by the way. I love the fact that that's squares. Anyway, you're going to end up where they're going, and you don't want that, right? I feel like you want to end up where you're meant to be, and this is where that Ace of Cups is starting in. I feel where that poise is coming in. The more that you heal, the more that you're starting to change your choices, and the more that you're changing the direction you're going in. We have here the Nine of Swords reversed. Interesting. The Nine of Swords reversed is sometimes it's about overthinking, insomnia. The more that you heal yourself, the more that you start to make your own choices, right? The more that you have these new emerging ideas pop up, right? The more that you feel capable of taking a stand, the less stressed you are. And we have the Four of Cups reversed here as well. Four Cups about reevaluation, but I feel here you're not feeling as drained anymore. Some of you, though, your friend group may not be in alignment with you, and you may be getting a little bit of drain there, but I don't know. I don't really feel that right now. I feel, though, with that Four Cups reverse, you're reevaluating the choices that you've made that are similar to them, and you're going about it differently. Three Cups could be family connections as well. One thing that I feel a lot of us are real attuned to is we can see so easily how our family is making mistakes, but not so much ourselves, right? So maybe it's that. All right. What is that Eight of Cups all about when it comes to Taurus's reading? Eight of Cups when it comes to Taurus's reading. We have the Seven of Pentacles here. Interesting. There was a moment in your life, Taurus, that made you give up, made you just throw in the towel. I feel like you had a tantrum. I feel like you probably threw things. I mean, I've thrown phones. I mean, I've thrown myself, right? It's all kind of crazy stuff, right? It feels like you had a moment like that where you just couldn't anymore. Like breakdown, I think is a really good way to put it, right? This breakdown helped you see the light. I feel it's what it feels like to me, but it feels like that breakdown did more for you than you could have imagined. I know one of the funniest things, a Taurus, is that we fight so hard not to hit a breakdown. We fight so hard not to hit that crumbling. But in my experience, we're holding on to something while we resist that crumbling, right? Because that crumbling's in for our highest good. And I feel you had a moment like that, one that changed your trajectory, one that changed your life, and it allowed you to move into a different path you would have never gone to with that Knight of Wands here. This fixed a cycle that you were stuck in, that you were having a hard time beating as well. And again, this is that reminder that, and I do mean it, because that Two of Pentacles is things that are not changing. It created change in your life, change that you needed. With the Five of Pentacles here, it was that, but I know that it's so crazy to say, right? But that moment of you breaking down, of you having enough, of you pulling out your hair, that moment, Taurus, was the moment that allowed you to see things differently and allowed you to head in a brand new direction. I know that we sometimes look at those and think we've failed, or we think we're losing, I see it as what we're winning, right? Because that's helped me so much. Look at it more that way, I guess. With that Queen of Wands here, you found strength in that moment. You found peace. It's like the craziest thing. Do you know when you have like it's like the worst possible thing you can imagine happens, and then you make it through that, and you think that was it? That's what it felt like to me, or that's what this moment I feel is going to feel like to you if you're having it right now, right? You're going to truly feel like you're at the other end of it and wonder what why were you complaining so much, or why did you think it was so bad? You will see the light. All right. With the Page of Pentacles or Page of Wands in its reverse, you will be heading in a new direction. And one that will give you more, one that will give you more equal reciprocity. Right. What is that by the book about when it comes to Taurus's reading? The Ace of Pentacles here. I feel when you follow your own book, Taurus, when you follow your own way of doing things, you're going to be getting an offer from someone. Who this offer is from, I don't know. But this offer is going to be from someone that you can only find on your path, right? You can only find on your in your direction, right? And where you're meant to be, not where they are. All right. With that, not where anyone else is, especially if you're making choices in similar friend groups, or making choices that your other coworkers have made, right? You're making your own choices and you find someone you would have never found if you didn't make your own choices. And with the Ten of Wands being here as well. This connection with this person is someone who's very strong, very capable, but it's not the only thing. They're the kind of person that you can rely on, right? They're the kind of person that with, like, I want to say strong shoulders, but the kind of person that can I want to say sustain themselves. All right. So let's see. What is that Ace of Wands about in this reverse here? Why is that reverse for Taurus? We have Justice. One of the biggest, I want to say, I don't want to say Achilles heels, but one of the biggest reasons why you've never felt no, I don't want to say it like that. One of the biggest reasons why I feel like you've never you're not experiencing like an emergence of an idea or your comeback has to do with something unhealed, maybe even unforgiven, right? With that Justice in its reverse here, look at the people and places and things in your life that you need to forgive, right? Look at the people, places, and things in your life that you need to give even mercy to, right? Clemency, grace, right? Give it. Remember, you are the one who's being held back by you not forgiving, not them, right? Not the situation, right? Not the place, right? It's you. So with that Justice being here, give resolution to all those parts of you. There is a message about someone's parents. Give it, right? I know how hard that is, right? It's not, again, it's for you, right? Not for them. If you look at it that way, it's real easy to swallow. All right. We have the Lovers reverse. Some of you, there is an ex that you need to let go of, and this is why the Two of Cups is at your heart. Why you're struggling to manifest love is you've not forgiven the past. I know it's so crazy to say, as crazy as that is, right? Your love life is trapped by your past, but it absolutely is. All right, give that forgiveness, give that resolution, give that harmony, even give that goodbye text. All right. These are the kind of things that are going to help you finish off your mending, finish off your healing, and finish off whatever work you need to do to break out of whatever cycle you're in. All right. What is that Two of Cups all about, please, for Taurus? We have the Knight of Pentacles here. One thing that comes from universe, I almost said spirit, but one thing that comes from universe is when we wait for the perfect person to offer that cup to, we never find them. We never do. Ever, 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 right? Find someone that you feel inspired by. Find someone that you feel opens up your heart. Find someone that you resonate with and offer that cup to them. All right. See where it leads, see where it goes, but don't wait for the perfect person. They're not going to come. I gotta be real honest with you. I'm not joking. It came through so clear. It feels like there is this idea or a limiting belief within you that makes you feel like you have to wait for the perfect person, or you have to know them through and through before you make that offer, before you give that cup, before you offer that love. Give it whenever you feel guided to. Give it whenever you feel called to. Lead life that way, not through that perfectionist way. All right. Anything else? This could be to that offer that you're going to be getting from someone, but I feel like it's many things. All right. We have the Knight of Pentacles as well. All right. Don't doubt your intuition. And don't just And don't be afraid to I want to say live your life. No, I don't want to phrase it like this. If you are even if you are like, someone who's used to getting an offer, right? Don't be afraid to make it if you feel called to. All right. What is that? Son of Wands reverse. Sorry, Son of Wands, right? We have the Five of Cups here. Interesting. A little bit like this. Sorry, I keep getting so some of you may have a sun, like an actual sun. We have we have the Five of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and then we have the Knight of Cups, and it's upright with the Queen of Cups reversed. Interesting. If you do have kids, right, and not all of you do, but if you do have kids, there is this feeling here where you don't want to go through any heartbreak, right? Because you don't want them to see, or you don't want to rock the boat there. In my experience, we learn from many experiences, right? From many different types of experiences in our life, right? And seeing someone work through something is a really big one, right? I know it's a crazy one to say, but I feel like some of you may have this. The Five of Cups reversed and the Seven of Wands. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna leave it like that. I can feel it. I feel like I got it. But let me see. We have the Queen of Cups here and the Ten of Swords. Is there anything else? Any clarity on that Son of Wands? Yeah. The Emperor reverse with the Two of Pentacles. Interesting. Sorry, the Ace of Cups is here at the bottom. I'm gonna leave it like that. I feel like it is that. Like maybe you have kids, maybe you're worried about bringing in negative energy. I feel like you are more equipped to handle this than you can imagine. All right, with that Emperor and its reverse here as well. There could be. This is not gonna be for everyone, but for those that resonate with the fact that you have kids, you don't want to bring in masculine energy into your family and then teach and have them learn or come into contact with a distorted masculine energy, right? And then pick up those traits. It's just a little bit of an idea there, or a little bit of a maybe a fear there, right? I feel like you are more equipped to handle a situation like that, and I feel like trusting universe, right? Trusting your inner guidance, know that everything happens as is meant to, is going to help you move through that fear. All right. Let's see. Can I get the mending? The mending here. This is to do with a man. Sorry, someone coming in. We have the Six of Wands with the Two of Pentacles reversed. Someone's coming towards you, by the way, Taurus. I can feel it. I feel like this person, High Priestess reverse. I'm gonna just throw this out there. You can go ahead. We have the we have the Hierophant and it's upright. You may be trying to like use your gifts or to your intuition to like know if they're a good suitor or not. Use that heart, right? Just use the heart. Stop trying to peer behind the veil. Trust this person, trust yourself, trust universe, and trust that everything's happening exactly as it should. There's just a little bit of this here. I do this too, right? You go and ask, how does this person feel? That's actually okay. I actually think that's fine, but when you start to ask for other stuff, right? This is the kind of stuff you don't really want to ask, right? Follow your heart, follow your gut, and trust that that person showed up in your life for a reason, and you were attracted to them for a reason, and you resonate with them for a reason, all right? And you're gonna be a-okay, all right? What is that Seven of Wands all about? We have the Two of Cups. Interesting. This connection makes you believe that love's worth fighting for. It feels like this is lost along the way in your journey, right? We have the Sun at the bottom. This connection makes you feel like it's worth pursuing, it's worth doing, it's worth trying. One thing I can see with the Two of Cups being here is that it's mutual. Yeah, it's real nice, by the way. Real nice to be mutual. The Justice is also about two people, right? It could lead to marriage, but I feel, I'm real honest with you, that you both may be ready for something more long term, but you're gonna take it slow, right? There's a lot of happiness here, a lot of fulfillment here. Seven of Cups reverse tells me that both of you pretty much make up your mind when you meet each other, when you see each other, right? When you get to know each other, it doesn't feel like you're rushing towards that finish line, right? Or the Three of Wands here, what you've been waiting for, you finally don't have to wait for. All right, it's here. The Page of Swords reverse tells me that, and it comes through from message from Spirit. Don't overthink it, right? Don't get in your way. I think is a really good way to put it. Follow your heart here, right? I feel here, all the lessons that you've learned from your previous experiences, I'll take them with you and apply them, and you're going to be good with this connection. I don't know if it'll last forever, but it does feel pretty decent. All right, we have the Chariot here with clarifying the Justice. Sorry, I got it, but it didn't make sense to me. Um, I guess pace yourself. Chariot for me though, it's like, it, even the devil clarifying that as well. It's like forward movement, right? You know, it's like full speed ahead. Um, I don't know. I want to say, follow your heart, follow your gut, and do it at a nice measured pace, right? Do it balanced, all right? This connection to be balanced. Let me see. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. Can I get a clarifier for justice reverse or justice? Yeah, we have the Knight of Swords here. Don't make choices on a whim. I feel like don't lose yourself in this connection. It's that hot and heavy, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a good connection, but you don't want to lose yourself in it. All right. What is the Ace of Cups all about? This is that new start. Some of you are gonna have a kid with this person. We have the Five of Swords here. You have a kid with them. Five of Swords. Why is that there? The Five of Swords with the Two of Pentacles reversed and the Wheel of Fortune here. There is a fear that because of your past connection is not working, that it may repeat itself. All right. Don't take your past with you, right? What you want to do, I feel in the meantime, before this person comes in, or if they're already near, right? Start releasing that past thoroughly and completely. I usually like to do a candle intention to release it. One thing that comes forward is your ancestors will love to help you release and relieve yourself of all that all of your past that's holding you back, all that baggage, all of those ancestral hand-me-downs, all the burdens. Release that. I feel a lot of you is that if you do want children, children are definitely on the table with this person, by the way. I can feel it. But it's about releasing all of our past, right? Including all of our, I want to say, all of our unhealed stuff from our childhood as well. Release everything so that when this person comes in, you're ready. All right. I don't see you rushing towards that finish line, though I don't see you going slow either. It's real funny. All right. Can I get that poised here? We have the Ace of Wands reverse. Interesting. You know, I feel like there's like going to be a moment where you're going to think maybe I shouldn't just do it. All right. We have that Three of Cups here. And then we have the World. It's going to start a brand new cycle for you, Taurus. One that is more in alignment with who you want to be, where you want to be, and the life that you want to have. All right. With the Ace of Cups here. Oh my God. It's all that internal work you've been doing. It jump starts a new cycle for you, one that is worthy of I don't want to say living, but one that you feel worthy of, one that feels in alignment with you and has everything that you need and everything that you want. All right. You see this, those little drops is God, right? I feel here, it's a big deal, this connection with that World here as well. This is the fixed modalities, that new beginning, that new start, that new cycle. All right. Beautiful. Let's get your outcome here. Let's get the outcome cards for. Ooh. Oh, actually, I'll just grab this one. Oh no, I'll use this one. This was a good one. Have the outcome cards for Taurus. What is the outcome for Taurus's reading? By the way, Taurus, I'm very happy to be doing a reading like this. It's actually real fun. Anyway, I haven't had I guess I've really needed some stories in my life. Anyway, let's see. Taurus, summarizing Venus and Taurus. Okay, let's see. We have etheric body. We are covered in layers and layers and layers. I just recently figured this all out, but whatever. I'm late to a party, but make sure you're practicing hygiene. You're cleansing and clearing yourself. I know that we may not always be able to perceive stuff, but those areas of ourselves need to be cleansed, need to be healed. I do stages. Something that comes through is like an altar, right? Even calling in whoever you feel most connected to and asking for assistance with this, asking for cleansing, asking for clearing, even asking for protection. All right. We have bee wisdom. Interesting. There's a lot of wisdom in nature, right? With plants, with animals, with even honestly, I know it sounds crazy as it sounds, like rocks, right? There's so much wisdom there. Be willing to draw on that wisdom. Some of you may be struggling to manifest money into your life, abundance, financial abundance. There's wisdom in nature to help you with that. As crazy as that sounds, you can channel stuff. Like you just literally channel it, right? Sorry, you can literally channel wisdom, right? Why not try it, right? Why not try it? You can even do bee wisdom. All right. We also have innovation. There could be a new idea that's on the horizon here, but this is you innovating a new life, a new path, a new direction for yourself, simply by reevaluating stuff that you've learned from other people, stuff that you've gained from other people. It's not that it was wrong, right? It just may not have been right for you, and it feels like you're going to be repurposing, rewiring, rethinking, and heading in a new direction with that innovation here. You may be starting a side hustle or a side project or something that can bring in more money. I can see that as well. But this is red. It's the root chakra. It's all about new directions. Also, the stone of transformation, or the chakra of transformation. I feel like you may be you're going through a massive transformation. Then we have mana here. This is life force, right? I feel with that mana being here, you have so much more life left in you, Taurus, and you're gonna have more and more. The happier you are, the more you got. All right, we have ascension coming through as well. I activated my Merkaba earlier today. It's actually real nice. It looks just like this without the wings. I feel here you are evolving, right? You are ascending, and the message here is that this is kind of how it always looked, at least how it looks for me. Know that you're doing it right, even when we don't feel that way. All right, so I'm gonna leave it like that, Taurus. Know I love you. Know I care. Don't forget to like and comment, and take care. Bye, Taurus.